Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry of Mowers and Blowers. This Cub Cadet project is going to have to wait a few more days. I do have a feeling that the gasket is blown. If you take a really close look over here, right at this area, right between the cylinder head and the engine block meet, there's a lot of Earl residue right in this corner here. As you know from startup yesterday, it smokes a lot and it's really loud. I have a feeling the muffler is Dunsky. Because it was really loud. And it smokes a lot. So I have a feeling I'm going to have to dismantle the entire front, take the hood off, right? Take the top end off and inspect the head gasket. It also doesn't start easily, so valves will have to be readjusted after the head gasket is replaced, if that's what it is. Not to mention the fact that I don't think this carburetor has ever been cleaned, you know, while it runs and stuff like that, sort of. It definitely does not run well. So why does this have to wait? It's been almost 2 weeks since my driveway's been finished, and I still have this big pile of red bricks that is remainded from my old walkway. And so what I'm going to do today, my next door neighbor, he bought one of those big wooden sheds from Home Depot. So he has an 8'X10 Shelterlogic one, similar to the one that I bought, you know, the 6x6. Anyway, as you can see in the back here on the left side of my house, I've got this old tent that I got from my mom. I mean, it serves its purpose, but I tell you, it just looks janky, you know what I mean? Another thing that looks janky is my homemade tent over here. It just looks like Skid Row back here, you know? You can't have my backyard looking like this in Huntington, Long Island. It's just not good, you know? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take that down. I've got all snow blowers in there. I've got push mowers in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all my snow blowers, all my push mowers, and I'm just going to line it up along that fence right there for now. Okay? I'm going to take this down, I'm going to take that down, I'm just going to put it to the side. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Besides, I ran into this thing and it has I kind of ripped it, so. This thing requires support from the back deck and the side of the house too for it to stand up. So I know one big wind that'll go flying. So will this. Anyway, I mowed my lawn yesterday with the LT2000. It really mows well, very even. It's a good mower. Pretty happy with it. As you know, my Saber is ready to go. I listed it for $875. That's after I put the new bagger on. I actually have a the original Saber engine cover that goes on here. I think I'm gonna swap it out just so it looks more stock, you know what I mean? Then I could keep this set up too. I haven't used my Black Beauty in a while because I've got so many to test, you know, so it hasn't really done anything. It's been sitting here for a while. This was one of the first Nick from Medford trades that I got going. It's still sitting here. Nobody wants to buy it. I listed it for $675. I thought that was pretty decent. Got this from Nick from Medford also. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. It's got a Tecumseh 13.5. This is the Shelterlogic that I bought for $146 online. It's pretty cool, you know, but it's too small. It's 6x6, and I keep my Toro zero turn in there, along with the power washer and weed whacker and all that. 1, 2, 3 LT1000s. I'm going to try, I don't know if that tranny works. Only one of them has an engine in it. Or, no, actually. This one has a Kohler Command in it. Got from Pete Lombardi. Needs engine work. .5 opposed twin. So at least I got 2 of them with engines in it, you know. Make 1 or 2 out of 3. Got a lot of decks from Pete Lombardi. This is the LT2000 that I love. It's great. Runs great. Mows great. Everything's great. There's nothing wrong with it. Other than the fact that the muffler's here. The hood is here. I rode this for an hour or 2 yesterday, and all it does is just make a black spot there, that's all. That's fine. I tried to drill a hole in here, but the metal is so thick that it wouldn't do anything. Just going to keep that the way it is. I think if I have time, which I really don't, I'm going to do what you guys said. I'm going to take the fender off, pull the gas tank out of there, relocate the battery back there. Because so many of you guys have commented on how unsafe it is for a gas tank to be right above the battery. But honestly though, you think that's unsafe? What about the manufacturer's design of a carburetor with a fuel solenoid and a live positive wire going right to a bowl filled with fuel? You think that's safe? I think there's more possibility of a spark happening there than there. You would need some kind of metal contact to the terminals and simultaneous leak in the gas tank for you to cause a spark, right? So I think it's more possibility of a fire through a OEM fuel solenoid. But either way, this thing doesn't fit that right on here, so I think it's a good idea to relocate the battery anyway so I can have the fuel tank mounted properly. As you know, I did a fix-a-flat leak, bead leak on this yesterday, and it's hard as a rock, so it worked. On my Rodimus Prime. I was thinking this long term. That's the hood that I fabricated, right? With the Craftsman LTV 10 grill, which I love, right? But honestly, you know what would fit? It should fit because it's a Yard Machines made by MTD. I kind of like this hood too. I kind of like that big headlight lens in the front. I think if I just painted this hood red, it would just bolt right on. It would look a little better, I think. Anyway, so I'm going to attach this trailer onto, my 4-wheel steering. And I'm gonna run this to the outside of the house. Maybe 2 or 3 trips with the bricks because it's gonna be really heavy. And I'm gonna bring the bricks back to my tent area, where I'm going to lay, if I have enough bricks, 8x10 square area right where that tent is, okay? Because once I lay all those bricks up there, it has a platform for where my tractors and stuff will sit, and ready for the 8x10 Shelterlogic, just like that one, to be placed over here, I guess pretty long term, you know. It has the support of the deck over there as well as the side of the house here, and it's fully enclosed so that even a big wind should not blow it away. And I say again, should not. So right now I'm going to take all this stuff down. First I'm going to take the equipment out and lay it all over here, so it'll give you guys a good chance to see exactly what I have in inventory, you know. And honestly, you're not going to believe it. It's just so much crap, you know. But they all work. They all work. had to stop what I was doing because my neighbor came by with the new shed. There's my snowblower horde and my push mower horde. Is that out of control or what? That's crazy. And yes, guys, I have a video for every one of these machines. Every one of these machines, I did a video and a fix on it. As you can see, I've been pretty busy this year. Crazy busy. That's a lot of stuff. And yes, my prices are just too high. But you know what? I feel like I put my blood, sweat, and tears into it. Some of them are pretty easy, but you know, either way, no matter what, to me, these are assets, no matter what. Whether I sell them or not, it's still equity, you know? I own them, they're mine, they're worth money. No matter what, they're worth money. Eventually, somebody will pay, some nut will pay to get it. I will lower my prices. Anyway, so this is the frame for my other one. It's in perfect condition, so I'm just going to keep it and decide what to do with it. But here it is. We just spent about an hour or so putting it together. It's the same Shelterlogic as the little one, only this is 8'X10. You could fit a car in there. Small car. So it's just sitting here for now until I get my bricks laid out for the patio. I'm going to put some black roofing flashing material down to prevent future grass from growing. It still may grow, but So, as you guys saw, it took me all day, and I had to shorten it a little bit over here and shorten it a little bit over there just to make that perfect square. Otherwise I would have ran out of bricks. But you know what, man? This is the first time of my laying bricks, and I think that looks pretty good. It looks so good that maybe I want to make a fire pit in the middle and put some chairs around it or something. No, I'm not going to do that. But, you know, so I wanted to show you guys this stuff before I put it all away. It's out of control. There's 2 track drives. There's my Turl 32 Pro line. It's my 2 Snow Commanders. I got a couple of junk decks over there, a junk single stage, a couple of pretty decent push mowers over there for sale, right? Including a Toro recycler. Got about 5 dual stage snow blowers. You guys remember the yard machines over there? Runs good. There's the Black Beauty. Gorgeous! The LT2000 that I just fixed with the 12.5 in it. Runs great. The Sabre with the bagger. It's got a 15.5 in it. That's a Joe Cardozo engine, I think. Actually, I don't even remember now. No, Joe Cardozo is in this one. Yeah, this is the 15.5. 4-wheel steering. Rodimus Prime with the trailer. That trailer really helped me out today with the bricks, you know. Anyway, that's just the working horde. This is the big Shelterlogic that I got from my next door neighbor. Put it up well, and I moved it over here because I'm going to put that over here. This little Shelterlogic 6x6 is going to go to where the bricks are, right? That would be a nice platform for that. And then because I have the artificial turf here, that's big enough for the big one. That's perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put the little one where the bricks are, the big one where the artificial turf is. So as you guys can see, those are my working tractors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, I have the GT 6000 in the garage. These are the non-working horde. 3, 4, 5. And I've got the other Cub Cadet, the Noah Syndergaard Cub Cadet in the garage. I have been out for 8 hours. I haven't eaten anything. I've had a few things to drink. But you know, when I'm determined to do something for the day, I just keep going and keep going. And I just don't stop, you know, until I'm finished. I just don't feel good if I don't finish, you know. So anyway, that's my day today. There's gonna be more tomorrow. I'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Hey guys, support my channel. Buy a sticker. Also follow me on Instagram at Mowers Blowers. Check out my website, mowersblowers.com. See you guys on the next project.